How about that? I'm always like a little anxious, like, is it actually going to work? I feel like we're there. Let me know with your comments whether we are actually there, and let me know who you are and where you're from and stuff. Nancy, that's so funny that you requested the fourth chair because we'll just say this first one's for you, is what we'll say. But it's kind of a funny thing that I had planned on playing that first. So, can we have a little music going on in the background? How does that feel? Can you hear that? This is me singing some Matthew Lee. So we'll wait for people to join us here. I always love this song by Matthew Lee. Never had a lover. Hey Candace. Hey Nancy, good to know you hear it. All right, we got a few people. Hi Lois. From California, I'm thinking. Lois, you know this song probably. You know Matthew Lee. How does that sound? I'm just like playing that on a backup phone while we're waiting for people to gather here. Music sound okay? Can you hear it? Like the fire of the August sun. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you all. I'm going to start with a song, and I will just tell you, tinny. So that music is tinny. I think I'm just going to stop this music, you know what I mean? And just talk to you. This guitar, which I hadn't played for quite a while, but it's the guitar. If you ever saw me perform between like 96 and 2005, which is the time in my life that I was doing music full time. And every show I did was with this guitar. I used to call it Taylor Jr. because I had the big 710. It was a lot bigger than this. That was Taylor Senior. Hello from Morocco. That's so cool. Someday I'll be able to get your name right. Abdelmajab? Is that close? Abdelmajab? Oh yeah, these Taylor guitars are great. Hi Tom. But in those days, 96 to 2005, I was just traveling all over the country. I probably did 1,000 shows, maybe 1,500. I haven't really counted them up, but a lot of shows. And it's hard to it's funny. There was so much going on. There's so memories are fleeting now, and it's sad. But there was so much life going on. There was a song going on every day. Heck, there were 5 songs going on every day. And hi, Lainey, you were there for some of that. That 96 to 2005, where I played this guitar and I toured the country, and all these experiences that I had on a daily basis, and some of them are just not. Some of them are just lost to time, But others, I wrote songs about, and that was cool. One day I was up in Maine at Ellis Paul's new house with his then wife, and they had just bought this place, I guess. It was a beautiful old house, and lots of good times we had there when I would stop by, and the next day I went and I was staying on Kathleen Brophy's couch near Boston, and she's a songwriter, of course, and we made up this song. And Ellis told me a couple of weeks ago that this was his favorite song of mine. Actually, he told everybody that. It was on his live stream. But so I'm going to play it for Ellis and everybody. This is my bookshelves are. I hope that they're interesting. This is a rock that Ellis Paul gave me to Daryl Purpose, Woody Rock, Okemah, Oklahoma, from Ellis Paul. So it was a rock from Woody's old house that he grew up in. But anyway, I'm going to do 3 songs. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me honest. You know, I'm going to try to use this to keep music in my life in a big way for the next year. I'm committed to a year of doing these 3 songs every Thursday. And of course, if you do the math, you'll know that that's 156 songs. And you'll wonder, like, Daryl, do you know that many songs? But yes, that's my commitment, is that I will know that many songs. And this is called The Fourth Chair. Tonight we did it again. Small square table, 3 friends. No matter how long it's been, I tell them my tales from the road. They tell me about buying baby clothes, and we laugh about the way things go. First chair, he's a friend of mine. Second chair, she's pouring more wine. And I make a toast to a meal so fine. And in my mind, you're there in the 4th chair. Now he and I would travel around. Neither thought we'd settle down. Now he's built a house in his old hometown. Me, I'm still making my way, looking for one more town to play. And so, how long you gonna stay? First chair, he listens real well. Second chair, the stories she tells. It's easy for me to see how he felt, but my thoughts dwell on you there in the 4th chair. Old antique, stand alone. Take a creak or a crack in that wicker woven straight back. Food is cleared, the wood's on the fire. We talk till we get tired. Then we pull out guitars and strum our field. Play my new batch of tunes, but not the one I wrote for you. You know that one that made you cry. First chair, he's a rockin' slow. Second chair, she's starting to show. And I get my things, it's time to go. One last slow, cold stare at the 4th chair. The 4th chair. The 4th chair. I can't help, you know, when I do that break in there, I can't help but hear Deirdre Child's cello that she played on the track that Billy Crockett produced for the Next Time Around CD. Special stuff, and a special song for a bunch of special people. Well, actually, mostly it was written for one special person, and then the 2 people that requested it today. There's all that. Yeah, I can see you clapping, JD. Sure, I can. You can see Candace clapping. That's for sure. That's funny. Tom mentioned the books. He already sent me a book because he liked my book so much. He thought he could read my mind and know what I would like. So appreciated, Tom. Pretty cool. Hi, Amy from Ohio, I believe. Missa, where are you? Are you in California, I'm guessing? Long time. Long time. So, as you know, I've been the guest vocalist on the latest Puppets of Castro recording. So I've been down to Los Angeles to record with Greg Krieger. A few months ago, and then again this last weekend. And I've just come to really love these songs of Andrew Lorenz. I'm going to play one of them for you right now. And this is called Japanese Garden. I'm going to take a sip of water first because I can. Oh. And I made a banner. I'm going to put a tip jar out there for these shows. Don't feel guilty. Anyway, I'm going to put a tip jar. I should just leave it at that. Yeah. How long do you let that go? I can only watch that for a little while. I can't watch that while I'm playing guitar. But if you'd like to keep me honest, keep me out of the casinos, I'd rather just never go back into a casino for the rest of my life. I'd rather make music, whether it's here or in your town or whatever. So if you want to help me with that, that's great. And in the meantime, I'll play you this Puppets of Castro, Andrew Lorenz song. This is called Japanese Garden. Hi, Jill. At a Japanese garden, there were several wedding parties posing for photographs. They were so young, emotions ranged from boredom to giddiness. One bride in a wheelchair, one was in a mini dress. That's when you reached for my hand. You hadn't done that for a long, long time. Everyone's aching for something. We can all feel the time closing in. We can tamp it down, stow it away, but the aching still remains. Recently while driving, a song came on the radio. It reminded me of years ago, speeding through the desert, your bare feet on the dashboard and your hair in the open window, dancing and swirling like it was alive. It was hard to keep my eyes on the road. That was the last time that we'd been so carefree. Everyone's searching for something. We can all feel the past closing in. We can see reminders of who we used to be, in brides, in songs, and wind. Thanks, everybody. Uh, Comments. Oh, yeah. You guys are here. It's so nice. Can't post comments to some destinations. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. Thank you guys for being here and helping me figure it out. Thank you, Gavin. Oh, look what I got on my. Where did I have it on my? Oh. This is more books from my bookshelf. That last one was called Japanese Garden, Amy. This is a book of. This is a stack of books by Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh did a couple of retreats up in the Rocky Mountain National Park, and I was able to attend them and meet him and actually co-write a song with him and take a walking meditation, and it was really something. Thich Nhat Hanh. Missa, isn't that where we met? I think that's where we met. And we figured out that we both knew Julie, which is pretty exciting. But this next song I'm going to play, the last song I'm going to play, is one from with the great Paul Zolo. And I asked Paul to give me something uplifting. And he knew about my experience at the retreat. And so he gave me this. And since we wrote this, the nuns and monks of Thich Nhat Hanh have taken on this song, and they've released it on their own CD, and they give it, as they travel around, they give it to people, which is kind of fun, kind of exciting. They sing it at their services, and it's pretty cool. I do want to say thank you again to Josh Orchard from Media Campus for helping me out with the sound here, and I think he's made it sound good, and I'm excited about that. To sound good and to look good. It's a good thing. This is called When Buddha Smiled at the Elephant, and this is for Gavin. Morning in Blue Forest, war's dark aftermath, bones of beasts and humans down the cypress path. An elephant came charging, new moon on the rise, full of crazy anger, fire in her eyes. She was drunk with sorrow, water laced with wine, crashing trees and temples down all along the line. Her great feet shook like thunder, lightning in her gaze, every second stretched into 1,000 days. And the whole wide world singing of man and war and art. Buddha smiled at the elephant with his heart. But Buddha was the gentle rain that fell over the land. He held the mighty elephant like a lotus in his hand. The elephant stood frozen like she had turned to stone. Such a force of kindness the beast had never known. So she swept away the dust from her master's feet, as Buddha beamed with loving kindness down the broken street. Giant tears came falling down like crystal rain when the Buddha came to wash smiled at the elephant with his heart. Buddha on his daily walk to take alms for the poor came to tame an elephant with love instead of war. The miracle of true love, like a constellation, shone. Such a force of kindness the priest had never known. And the whole wide world singing of man and war and art, when Buddha smiled at the elephant with his heart. And the whole wide world singing of man and war and art, when Buddha smiled at the elephant with his heart. And the whole wide world singing of man and war and art when Buddha smiled at the elephant with his heart. Oh, I'll run that. I guess I should run that tip jar one more, or have all my assistants run the tip jar. I have no assistants. So anyway, it is great to have all you here with me while we're doing this thing. It's a way of me getting closer to my music, and I feel like I'm making this commitment to my music, similar to the one that I made in 1996 when I hit the road and didn't stop for almost 10 years. And here we are again. So love you guys. Fourth song? No fourth song. We did the fourth chair, Tom. But no fourth song. That would be against the... I love the alliteration of this week's, 3-song Thursday, number 3. That's just the alliteration is overwhelming, don't you think? I think so. Anyway, guys, good to see you. See you next Thursday, and I will say goodbye.